afraid I've been drinking. A couple of the agency guys. Were you sleeping? I'm sorry.
I'm sitting in the dark.
Things have been bad lately. Very bad. There's an airlift out of Da Nang. Way's gone, Da Nang's going.
I heard the World Service tonight.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't see you last night. I know you're probably angry. It's just that it's to be impossible.
Why do you behave as if I'm your wife?
What?
It's unattractive, pouring out excuses. I'm sorry, darling, I'm drunk. I'm your girlfriend. There's no responsibility. And thank goodness, no need to report.
Sorry, I thought you'd be angry.
Yes. Well, I am. Things are coming to an end. That means going to work hasn't been easy. It's not pleasant, the look people have. Today there was a girl, a teller, Vietnamese. She's been at the bank, I suppose, 2 years. She came to me to ask if I could help get her out. I said, well, there's this friend of mine, an American. He can get papers, I think.
Yeah, well, it's not too easy. I mean, for the moment, we're sort of playing things down. Of course, I'll try to help your friend. It's just that we're trying not to let panic set in. That's why the radio doesn't quite come through with some things, like any news of any military defeats. We're trying not to let things get too conspicuous. The danger is people might take to the streets.
Well, of course. You must lie to them. Lying's got you this far.
Barbara. Honey, you know I've always protested.
Oh, yes, you protested to me. I remember you on so many evenings lying there, a chance to talk about your work. Then you've gone back into the embassy and said nothing.
Barbara.
Now you're inventing a fresh set of lies.
Barbara, that's not being fair to us. We're just trying to keep things in hand.
This girl said to me, oh, I know you'll betray us. I said, oh, I don't think that's true. And she said, please, you mustn't be offended. I know what you do is always for the best. These people know what's happening. The more you lie, the worse it will get.
We don't know for sure that everything's over.
Well, in that case, you're the only people who don't.
What the hell's going on here? What are you doing down there? Get up. Soldier! What's happening?
It says one fighter, sir. He's bombing the presidential palace. Get away from the windows! Everybody get down! Get down!
What the hell's going on?
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Jack, what the hell was that all about?
Some crazy pilot, cowboy, decided to fight the war on his own. What can you do? Very little damage.
I mean, nobody knew what was happening. Nobody knew how to deal with it.
No. Well, of course it was a surprise.
Yeah, I'll say. Jack, I thought this town was radar defensed. Hell, that maniac flew clear through the airspace.
Yes, I know.
I mean, we're just sitting here. When is he gonna realize we need to get out?
Bob, you have my permission. If you're unhappy, you're free to resign.
Bob! Bob!
Thousands of people who've helped us. We made them a promise, and now it's getting too late. The ambassador dreams of some personal triumph, and his staff are all moving their furniture out.
Bob, I've been wanting to say to you, you don't get anywhere by being so awkward.
Awkward?
Lately, you've become very loud. Whether you're right or wrong, it's not very effective. You're not going to make anyone want to change their mind. Jack Occam, for God's sake. At heart, he's as eager to start the evacuation as you. More eager. But he also knows that the way to persuade the ambassador is never going to be by raising his voice. I'm not quite sure why you do it, what your motives are for this bitterness, Bob. It's self-indulgent, and it doesn't have the effect you require. I say this from personal friendship.
Thanks, Frank. Is that what everyone feels?
At last, I found myself doing something useful. Or that's what I thought. Where they were going seemed unimportant. The main thing was simply to get people out.
There's your air ticket.
Thank you.
There's your passport.
Thank you, Miss Dean. Thank you very much. I have the dollars.
No, it doesn't matter. You'll leave them where you're going. The flight leaves today, and we leave the bank early.
Miss Dean, I have an aunt and she has two brothers as well.
Leave their names. I'll see what I can do. Quark, I'm afraid I sent Lan off today.
Yes, that's all right. She told me she would go.
I wanted to ask if you wanted me to help you.
No.
I felt I must ask.
Whatever happens, I'm staying in my country. My family, my life is here.
But you hate the communists.
No, I don't hate them. I fear them, that's all.
The bank will trade until the last moment.
Yes, of course.
I needed to say how much I... Well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have disturbed you. Good night, Quark.
Good night, Miss Dean.
I'm afraid Saigon is effectively encircled. At any moment, the attack could be pressed home. In a way, I don't know why they're waiting.
They're waiting because they still want to talk. Why fight your way in when you can negotiate? They don't want to see this city destroyed.
Well, in that case, there is a condition. Something we've discussed here before for many years. It is a precondition that the North will not negotiate until President Chu has been removed.
And of course, it is I who must do it. Yes, Jack. I must hold the knife. A cup of bitterness. And you're all so keen I should drink.
Well, it does seem that if we want to negotiate.
Oh, yes. Of course. Sound reasons, I'm sure. Well, so be it. It's what you've always wanted, all of you. Well, now you have your way.
Sir, does this mean we can start to evacuate?
Oh, yes, I know. Let hell come down.